7. Today I'll be talking about a hobby of mine. It's called car models. Some of you may not have heard of this, but it's a very fun hobby. As you can see, there's a lot of these models here, and if you come from my generation, you probably played Legos when you were younger, and you played with toy die-cast cars. And if you did both of those things, you're probably gonna like this hobby. This hobby is pretty challenging. I mean, the fact that you can take a box, just a box of plastic, and turn it into one of these finished products is pretty cool. Now, I've been doing this hobby for little over a year, and you can see some finished products, and then there's a couple that I'm still working on, and that's how you're gonna do the models. So when you're getting started with models, you want to find one that you like. Some people like cars, trucks, planes, tanks, basically any vehicle. They have a model of it. You're gonna need to get the basics. So we have some paints down here, but you're not gonna need too many paints at first, but we've acquired a collection of them. You're gonna need some glue so you can glue the parts together. You're gonna need an X-Acto knife so you can cut the pieces out of the trays. You're gonna need tweezers to get those hard to reach places, and so you could use those paints over there. You're gonna need some paint brushes. You're gonna also want to get some paints. One of the most important paints is the primer. You're gonna need to put that down on your first layer. You're also gonna need sandpaper to help the paint stick on the model. You're gonna need an interior color, which will work with all the chairs on the inside of the model. You're gonna want a color for the exterior, which is usually a gloss color of some sort. You're also going to want some chrome just in case, so you can paint different pieces chrome that you want to. And some people like to put a clear coat on it. It makes it look better, but sometimes you mess up on it and it won't turn out well, so just be wary of that. So this is just a basic overview of models. I'm not going to show you any specific technique about how to do the models, but there are some amazing videos on YouTube that'll show you how to do that. That's where I learned how to do it. So what I like about models is you can make it look exactly like the box, like that Kenworth over there, or you can do a little bit of a variation, like the Peterbilt. We went just a different color on it, but sometimes you could even go so different as to you can make it a completely different color scheme, like we did here, where it's completely different. I know this one isn't finished right now, but I didn't really want to go yellow on it, so this looked pretty good. And then when you're assembling models, you got to have 3 or 4 different projects going at once. So you gotta be patient with it. You gotta do part of model and then go on to the next model. If you try to do it all at once, it's not gonna look very good. So you gotta be patient and have many different projects. So in conclusion, if you have the money, you could buy one of these models for less than $20 at a nearby department or hobby store. And sometimes you can get a really good deal on it if they're on sale. The older generations used to do these models, and they are not wrong. These are very fun. You may think that video games are all there is out there to do, but I challenge you to give models a try. Look out for some model reviews that I'll be doing in future videos, and if you'd like to see one of these models on the wall reviewed, please leave that in the comment section and I will get back to that in another video. Thanks for watching.